Muse, will you take these things off? I mean, put them on so tight.
I like realism. You never know who's watching, Brian.
Never know who's... What? Now everyone's watching, because you're making a big show... Ugh.
Wow, nice crib, Sergeant. It's a lot nicer than that last place you confiscated.
Ain't it?
Why are they using this house as a base? What's wrong with their office?
Regular decaf, Sarge.
Decaf, I think.
Decaf? Y'all are crazy. I hate coffee, but damn, at least get me some drugs in my system. We don't have to be miserable, do we?
4 hijackings in 2 months and we don't have anything. DVD players and digital cameras alone are worth $1 million too, which brings the grand total to $6 million plus.
You don't have anything. Bullshit. What about plates? Did you check around with car lots to see if anyone sold Honda Civics recently? What about the DMV? Check the records to see if any Honda Civics were registered at the time of or before the hijacking started. 2 months and you've decided to invest $80,000 into a Mitsubishi Eclipse with a naturally aspirated Chrysler motor.
Lab says the skid marks came back the same. Mashimoto ZX tires, so we know that it's somebody in the street racing world.
Bro, what? A tire brand is a tell for someone is street racing or not? Is it because they're slicks, or what? That's like saying the footprints left behind by someone wearing work boots probably frequent strip clubs. Only that, honestly, is much more likely to be true, in my opinion.
We don't make this case soon, the truckers will take matters into their own hands. I tell them we're close.
Why are you trying to prevent this? At this point, is that really such a bad thing? When a truck driver finally does take matters into their own hands, it actually ends up stopping the truck heists altogether. Like, these people are fools.
You gonna make me a liar?
No, you are a liar. You just said you have nothing, and you told the truckers you're close, which is not true. Bruh.
I'm not saying that he's necessarily the one that's popping these trucks, but I can guarantee the both of you that he knows who is. It's just a matter of time until I win his
You want time? Buy the magazine. We don't have time.
No, you had time. We're not dealing with Al Capone or some organized crime group. You had time. You could have probably finished this by now. Jeez.
Toretto did hard time for nearly beating a guy to death. He's got nitrous oxide in his blood and a casting for a brain. Do not turn your back on.
Only 2 years? Honestly, that's a pretty light sentence. Maybe it's because he wasn't legally an adult yet?
Now we have a top echelon fence with a lube hose in his mouth.
Top echelon fence? He was a dork.
Punks, a garage full of DVD players, and generally psychotic behavior. And tell me why we shouldn't move on Johnny Tran right now. And see
Pin him for the crazy behavior, and as a process of elimination, if the heists continue while he's incarcerated, then you know it ain't him. Or heck, don't incarcerate him. Just tail him and monitor his activities, and if a heist happens when he's just out eating food, then you know it's not him. Process of elimination. Oh my god. I get that you're pressed for time, but that's kind of your own fault. Damn. Grabbed him by the throat, chokeslammed him, and then shoved his gun in his face. America. Well, that was a lot of SWAT officers for one dude, though $6 million, I guess.
The DVD players were purchased legally. All we've got on Tran and Company are a couple low-rent weapons charges and some outstanding speeding tickets. Is this the kind of intelligence I can expect from you, O'Connor?
The kind of intelligence you can expect. You've spent the last however many months jerking off, and you have nothing. Brian hasn't shown himself to be a stellar cop, but he ain't the one devoid of intelligence.
You got 36 hours to crack this bastard. Or you might want to be thinking about another career.
36 hours? Arbitrary deadlines. It's like, what happens in 36 hours? Like, does he just know the truckers are going to start shooting in 36 hours? What? Take as much time as you need to figure it out. Why start having random deadlines?